everyone. Welcome to the WWE Supercard Royal Rumble 26 campaign guide here in the on the Kim My Supercard channel, of course. This is main card, so Rumble 26, the latest. We've got until the 4th of March, by the time this is recording, until the new tier is out, and that is when this new Maxine Dupree card will be completely gone, as I will show. Only 775 people roughly have got her. At the end, if you get 252 stars before the 4th of March, you will get this brand new limited edition Maxine Dupree, which is a very good card. And this campaign guide hopefully can help you towards it. This is part 1 of a 4-part series, which will be stages 57 to 63, 64 to 70, 71 to 77, 78 to 84. And of course, on the left of your screen, you will see a campaign spreadsheet as well, which is going to be shown through the whole video, so you can have a look at A, what level I'm doing, and B, also what matches they are, whether tag, male, gender, and speed, and their and whether they are the supports used or whatever, like a table, for example, as you will see in this level. Anyway, let's start off with the campaign guide. So this is stage 57, right here that you're seeing in the middle. We got a male tag match at almost 1.3 million, a female toughness match at 774k, and a male solo and power at 775k. Now, with this, this stage, actually not that bad. So we are firstly going to be going over to our static equipment, static support, and we're going to be using a table. We're going to be using Zelina Vega, and we're going to be using Izzy Dame here, which is a very good card, a fusion card, that will be very prominent in these power and toughness matches, and her first match is a 774, that is 799, sorry, so that is perfectly fine. Now, with our power matches, I'm going to be using Otis for this one, just to help boost up his power, and that is a very decent score. Equally though, I could use Jimmy Uso, and I should hopefully be okay with it. Actually, wait, no, I will have to use Jimmy Uso, because El Grande Americano, the PCC card, will be better off in this situation. So I'm going to be using a static Jimmy Uso. Do excuse the Jimmy Uso. We're not going to be using Logan Paul in this video. So El Grande will get to a very high 816. And then Jimmy Uso and Dragon Lee will take the 2 speed matches. Now, we do have AJ Styles' vest, which you can get on the rarity draft board. So he will get to 700k. And then Dragon Lee, with his speed static equipment, will get to 700k as well. And that is the match. So I'm just going to show the match real quick, just sort of show the order of which the match takes place. Of course, as you can see on the left of your screen, you'll see what we are following. As well, as you can see here, Dragon Lee and Jimmy Uso in that first match against 645 and a 642 there, which is Devon and a Bronson Reed, and that is a very easy win there for these two. Izzy Dame goes in next, of course, with Maxine Dupree, with a 20k difference. This Izzy Dame, by the way, I would highly recommend you do try and get. She is a very good card that you can get your hands on if you are lucky enough, of course, to get them in the fusions. Do bear in mind, though, they take 5 gold fusion tokens, and they do also take a day. Bear in mind, by the time at this point, you will have roughly about 4 days, 5 days. I didn't show the recaps, and I won't be showing the recaps of this in this guide, just to sort of save time, but this is everyone that we did use, of course. Just quickly showing the equipment, we got Lady Flam's mask, which is just elbow pads, because this 104k does mean nothing in this situation, as it only goes to Lady Flammer. And then Jimmy Uso's equipment, as you can see here, with AJ Styles' vest, all built in speed, of course, ignore that 148,000. And then Dragon Lee with the maxed static equipment as well. And then Izzy with the Logan Paul drone or knee pads. Right, perfect. Right, let's get into stage 58, which is toughness, speed, and charisma. As we just scroll down here a little bit. Alright, so we've got a female match here at 900k, a male tag match in charisma, and a male tag match in speed. Now, this match is a little bit more difficult, or not that difficult really. Now, of course, we can keep the tag team of Dragon Lee and Jimmy Uso, as you are about to see here. Now, this tag team will actually be quite prominent in this section, especially in the speed matches, as you will see a little bit later on. So, yep, speed. Alright, so yeah, perfect. That will be 1.4 mil, which beats the 1.2 mil that we are required. Then we're going to be using El Grande Americano here with the... now, we're going to be using the Elimination Chamber Crate here, which you can get completely free on the Supercard web store. If you've not already got it, I highly recommend you do go and get it. And then we are going to be using the last time is now towel. Of course, that is just going to be a normal t-shirt, and that is 1.4 mil. And then we just have to focus on the toughness match, which is again Izzy Dame, but we are going to need our support here to help us. Which can be a guitar, it could be one of the not so nice ones from last tier, if you do need to use it, which I'm going to show here. So, yep, there it is, and we'll just show the match very quickly and just the order. Now, in this campaign guide, just FYI, Maxine Dupree, I know she's in the deck, she will not be used in the whole of the campaign guide, as you will not have her. Since you are watching this guide, I'm very highly assuming that you will not have Maxine, otherwise I don't really know why you would be watching it. Really, of course, except if you're looking at techniques and stuff that you could potentially have used. But yeah, 995k there on that Izzy Dame. Of course, with a proc that would have been roughly 1,030,000 there. And then the end, this very easy speed match here with Jason Mateo and Jacob Fatu. As you can see there, perfect. Of course, using that support in the second match will get you to do it with that super move. Alternatively, though, if you do it with that, want to do it with a super move, you could just super move second match, which is that toughness match with Izzy Dame. Next up is 59. Now, oh god. So I just need to go down a bit more. There we go. So stage 59 now is a 849 at female speed. This is where Chelsea Green would help, and this is equally where we are going to have our first super move, which is that 1 million. Now in this campaign, if you do see 1 million stat and it's a singles match, super move it. Do not entertain it, because you will be finished. Quite frankly, you will lose most of the time. I mean, equally we could try it for the entertainment value, but I very highly doubt we will be able to do it. Saying that, now I might just be able to do it. So, and then we just have to do the other matches as well, which is a power match for the hold up, whoa. Speed, and then it's a melt tag and power. So we're just going to be using El Grande. Now we're not going to be showing equipment off unless it's our first time using it. So Lady Flam's mask is coming straight back out. And now we're going to use Otis. Of course, Otis is not the best in power. I do recommend getting Brock Lesnar or Roman. Both of them will be infinitely better. Equally though, if you do have any other cards prior, you know, Otis does work. He is an F3 though, so do bear that in mind. Now also we will be using skipping instead of a universe as well, but a universe is 12k difference without any fortifications, so please do be aware of that. And I'm just going to check the Dragon Lee's got the equipment. It's a lot of faffing about. Alright, 768, is that enough? It's not. So we will not be using skipping at all, actually. We are just going to be using a straight super move because we cannot get that 1 million stat without winning the Chelsea match. So we will need to use our Bobby Heenan. Our ladder, sorry, which this is the difference, by the way, between the two. If you want to pause and compare it, it's about 12.6k difference within each other. So do bear that in mind. Of course, the fortification will be a lot less of a difference in this situation. Now, we are just going to use power just to buff power match a little bit. Not like we need it or anything. It's a guaranteed win. It's just getting ready for that charisma super move match, which we are not going to be using in this campaign guide. So I've got to support. Bear with me 2 seconds. That is me trying to do it very quickly. So yeah, that is destruction of that first match. I mean, alternatively though, if you did have skipping, you could use a charisma manager and a universe on this, but there is that 1 mil. There's that 1 mil, almost 1.1 mil, which I don't even think Izzy would actually be able to win with the equipment. But yeah, just with this Chelsea, just use the support here. Alternatively though, if you have a Heenan manager with the setup that I showed earlier, you do not need to support that at all. But yeah, that is how you can do it. Of course, using a ladder on Chelsea will win that first match, which I failed to do. Stage 60 now, and this stage has a lot of 800Ks. The charisma match is back for a 852, which can be very annoying for players. But for us, it's not too bad. We should be able to do that with our charisma manager. Of course, Chelsea Green is a better option. Either way, we're just going to use Izzy Dame for the sake of time. And then we need to do some toughness matches, which are not nice to us at all. So if we use Logan Paul's drone, that would actually lose, and then feel free to super move that third match, that 1.7 million. But we will be using our support here as well, which is a electronics present, and that should win. Yep, that will definitely win. And then we also do get a win. Alternatively, you can use a toughness manager, and you can attempt the 1.7 match, but you may have to super move the first match in order to do it. Of course, last legend there with that the 852, as I mentioned. This is where we're going to use our support, just on the El Grande. Of course, alternatives, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns should be okay with it. Well, Roman will be very good from the hype train and the Royal Rumble event. Of course, this is where you choose your super move here. In my version of it, anyway. Of course, there is 2 800Ks there, which is roughly about the average for this campaign. It's about the 830 mark, maybe the 840. You do get the odd 700k matches, get the odd 900k match, as you'll see in different parts. But yeah, that's how you would do stage 60. Stage 61 is a power and charisma match, which is actually a low charisma match, but the male powers is where it gets quite difficult here for people. So if we use our Zelina Vega manager here, our 88k Zelina manager, of course we're going to be using Izzy Dame as well with a power boost, just to support her match. Otis has already got some power on. El Grande will have toughness on him, which he will not now. He will have a power onto him. Equally, we could try to make it proc, maybe, but I do not think it's going to work necessarily that well. But yeah, of course, that is a option. Also, a 10% proc is very low. You're better off trying to use that on potentially Otis. Which, if I show Otis's equipment here, Otis is a 40%. Now, I've actually not tried this, so I'm hoping it procs straight away. I don't think it will. And then continuing with that. Perfect. And then we just need a charisma man who can get extra, in which we've got Psycho Clan here who can definitely help with our charisma match and should be able to use the elimination chamber crate. Oh god, no, he will not win. Dragon Lee, where's Dragon Lee? Better in speed, but yeah, he'll be fine. He would definitely be fine. Yeah, he's fine. Alright. And we are not going to be using that. We are going to be using our F3 static table. Not the best table in the world, but I mean, it should get the job done. I think. Thing is, 1.7 million is high. So, alternatively, if we do not win this, super move it. As always, if we do not win a match, you can super move it. The other two matches are easy wins for us. In this situation, as you can see here, Izzy Dame at that 893,000. And she also propped as well. Of course, Dragon Lee here with a 699, which is quite straightforward in this campaign. And then lastly, now this I've not tried, so it may work, it may not work. Someone tells me it's not going to work unless it does proc, which would actually be funny if it procs, but it doesn't. So yeah, you could just super move this match. Although I think if Otis was to proc, it would be cool beans. Actually, well, we can verify it. 150k proc, I think it was. Yeah, 151, and yeah, that will go to 1 point. No, just be under. Alright. But that is stage 61, so super move the second match. Stage 62 now is a toughness match for females again, and we have them charisma matches as well that we have to deal with, which are annoying to deal with, but this is what we do have to deal with in this campaign. So we have to wait on the old network here, because of course we do. So Logan's drone here again with that 684, as you can see. 847 now will be our next match that we focus on. Now we are going to be using, not skipping actually, we're going to be using Finn Balor, as he will actually work, which I think you can still get in the backstage store. And he's only 500, 1,000 for the pro if you've not got the pro already. So yeah, if we use Finn Balor here on this Dragon Lee match, 847 there. Then Izzy Dame with a very comfortable win against Lash Legend. And then this will be your super move match, which you can literally just pick anyone, as long as they hit a 400 and about 490, 500k sort of mark, and they are easily going to win. So yeah, of course, do bear in mind that is your super move match, which we are not going to show in this campaign guide, but of course, super move. Now, the 63, which is the stage everyone struggles on. This is actually not that difficult. So, of course, we could use Logan. We're not going to, though, in this campaign guide. We are going to be using everything else that we've got in order to do this level. Now Chelsea will actually lose that AJ Styles vest. Instead, it's going to go to Dragon Lee and El Grande Americano. And then for Chelsea, she will actually get a support. Now I'm actually aware that I didn't scroll down. But yeah, this is what we're looking at here. So 1.6 mil, 849 and then 975, which is why we've got Jimmy Uso instead of Logan. So yeah, let's take a look at this match. Okay, of course, we do only have a static Heenan. Very annoyingly, the game has not given me anything better, which is very unfortunate, but it's what happens. But as you can see there, Dragon Lee wins. Of course, a Grande Americano wins as well. That 5194. Bear in mind that rank quite a mid rank in terms for the ranked events standards. Anyway, of course, 850k there on that Raquel Rodriguez. And then with Jimmy Uso, just super move this match as it is almost at 1,000,000 stats. Which, of course, we are going to lose because we're not used to super move. But yeah, that is going to be the end of the campaign guide for 63. Of course, thank you very much for watching this one. In the next part, we will look at 64 to 70 as we progress on the road to Maxine. And goodbye.